Let's talk about how really anyone out there watching this video can make real money off of Madden 22. Salsa's a family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 22 video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to showcase how you can make some real cash when you're done with Madden 22 Ultimate Team. Now before I started making YouTube videos consistently and was just playing Madden Ultimate Team like I'm sure a lot of you guys out there too, I used to do this every single June or July to make at least $100 consistently every year. Now basically what this involves is selling off your coins when you're done playing Madden Ultimate Team. As I'm assuming a lot of you guys know, there's a big secondary market for buying and selling Madden coins, so if you sell off your coins in June or July, you can get paid some serious cash when you sell off your team. So what I'm going to do in the video is kind of talk about some of the pros and cons of selling your coins, how you can go about the process, how much stuff usually sells for, as in the background. We end up getting a couple of decent cards in round number 2. We'll take a Robert Hunt right there. Now the first question that I'm sure a lot of people out there are going to have is, how do I actually go about selling my coins? Is there a website I go to? Do I look on Twitter, Instagram? What is it? Well, what I want to do in the video is kind of give you guys a bit of a guide when it comes to finding people that'll sell your coins. Then what I want to do is talk about making sure you don't get scammed and go over how much money you can really make when you sell your Madden coins. Now the first piece of advice I want to give you guys is to find the proper site to sell to. Now what I would recommend you guys do is fire up Google and then look at some other Madden YouTubers you know that are popular. I would say any Madden YouTuber that's got like 100,000 plus subscribers, what you guys can do is you guys can go on over to the coin sponsors that sponsor their channels. So just going onto the Buy My Coins website, this is just an example. There's a lot of different sites you guys can look at. Again, I would only take a look at a site that is sponsored by a big Madden YouTuber, but more on the scamming side of things later. Now on most sites, you guys are going to see a tab right here that says Sell Coins. Of course, you guys can buy coins, but let's take a look at the Sell Coins tab right here. Now as you guys can see, this is going to show you guys kind of like a little bit of a portal where you're going to put in some information. So your email, your phone number, and then the platform you play on. As you guys can see on Xbox right now, it's looking like they're willing to pay about $6.50 per 100k, whereas on PlayStation it's about $4 per 100k, which really isn't that bad of a deal. As you guys can see, if we go back to my Madden Ultimate Team account, I got 2 million coins, and that's actually before I sold off my team. So if I sold off my team, I could probably get that number a little higher. And then just taking a look at numbers right now, it's $4 per 100k on PlayStation. That's going to be about $40 per million coins. I got 2 mil. That's 80 bucks, just like that if I were to sell my coins to the sponsor. But getting back on track, fellas, you'll put in your email, you'll put in your phone number, and then someone from this website's probably going to reach out to you. Again, I would recommend you guys kind of take a look at more than just one site. There's a bunch of other sites that sponsor Madden YouTubers. MMOEXP, I don't think buys coins right now, so it's probably not going to work if you go through them, but there's a bunch of other ones you can look at. So another one right here, we got Instant Muck Coins. It looks very, very similar to the other site. If we go to Sell Coins right here, I would assume they're probably going to give us a very similar rate. Yeah, 6.5 per 100,000, and then it's looking like $4 per 100k. You'll put in how many coins you're wanting to sell, you're putting your payment email, and then I'm assuming they're going to get in contact with you. So this is kind of what I would recommend you guys do if you're done with Madden. There's probably a lot of people out there that actually haven't fired up Madden and probably just have the coins on their account. If you're in a situation where you're like, you know what, I don't really play Madden anymore, I don't even go on Madden all that often, but you have maybe 1 million coins, 2 million coins, whatever it may be, take the 10-20 minutes to sell them off and make that money. Now one thing I will say is you do have to be very, very aware of scams. I would not just go on to like the first site you see on Google and sell the coins to them. I would really only look at any sites that are sponsoring big Madden YouTubers. So really any Madden YouTuber you like, MMG, TD%, whoever it may be, you guys can take a look at who sponsors them, and then if you want to reach out to them on their websites, you can try and sell off your coins. And like I was saying, this is simply perfect for anyone out there that just has the coins on their account and probably wasn't planning on selling them. I would say a large majority of people, this actually used to be me, I would just kind of stop playing Madden when I was done with it and just move on when the next Madden game came out. But what you guys could do is you could sell off your coins and then use that money to buy the next Madden, get some sneakers, whatever it may be. You're getting like $100 if you got a nice amount of coins. But the most important part of this entire process is, hey, just make sure you guys don't want to play Madden anymore. You can't be selling your coins off and then a week later be like, oh, you know what, I kind of wish I still had my coins. You got to make sure that you're pretty confident that you're not going to be playing a ton of Madden anymore. If you're in a situation where you're like, you know what, I probably won't be on Madden for the rest of Madden 22 until the next game comes out, this could work for you. Again, make sure you guys aren't going to a site that is really random, maybe like on the third page of Google with some random scammy name, I wouldn't go to a site like that. I would only go to a site that is sponsoring a big Madden YouTuber. That typically means that they're paying them like a fairly decent chunk of change, so it's likely they're not going to be a scam site. Again, you guys can look on Twitter as well, just to kind of get some reviews from people that have bought or sold from that site. One thing I would not do though, this is the cardinal sin: do not sell to some random account on Twitter or on Instagram, even if it's like one of the accounts that you think might own one of the sites. I wouldn't do that. I would mainly go through the websites and then have them email you. It's going to be a little bit more secure that way. You just want to make sure you're not getting scammed by some random person on Twitter, because on Twitter, that's where scamming can happen a lot more. But if you're going through a site, it feels more secure. Again, you can use social media to kind of like cross-reference the legitimacy of some of the websites. So like go on Twitter, search up the name of the site, and then put in like sell coins or legit, whatever it may be. You'll probably see some information right there from people that are hopefully saying positive things. And if the internet's saying positive things and they sponsor a big Madden YouTuber, I would say those are like kind of the two pillars you want to look at. As we get a 93 Redux to Hendrix, let's get it, bro. So I hope that after watching this video, you guys were able to turn that into some potentially like free money. Like typically there's people out there that just have the coins on their account, don't really have much to do with them. And as you guys are watching this one, I'm actually getting close to a return back home. I'm in Europe right now, which is kind of crazy to say. If you guys want to stay up to date with the trip, be sure to follow me over on Twitter. That's where I'm probably like sharing everything that I'm doing. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see y'all, and I'm out. Peace.